Good morning, everybody. It is Matt and Dyan, and welcome
No,
back to OK
not
Aussie.
today.
It is 7:13 a.m. She has been awake since about, I'd say 4:30 a.m. So it's been a bit of a struggle. She's currently going through a bit of a Tourette's episode. It's going every which way. I'm just going to keep over to the side over here. She's got a bit of a reach, even though she's got T-Rex arms, she can still hit. And unfortunately, the Tourette's is a little bit on the uncontrollable side. Tics suck. They really do, don't they? Yeah, that's two. Yes, thank you very much, Sue, for that. How are you this morning? We were just watching your video from your seizure last night, because remember, Dyan doesn't always have much of a recall and awareness of what she actually goes through when she has seizures. It's got a significant seizure of multiple tonic-clonics. Tonic-clonics, the shake and bakes as I call them. She was having subsets of those rolling, which is of course status epilepticus when you have multiples of those going on. Luckily she was able to self-terminate, not like the Terminator, but they are able to stop. She had enough ASM anti-seizure medications in her to be able to bring that to a conclusion. Luckily, without having to go to the emergency meds or hospitalisation. However, that's been 3 nights in a row of seizures, and that's not fun. And it's not fun doing this Tourette's thing either, which is also neurological, and it's like the aftershocks, the after effects after a seizure. They cause a lot of pain and struggles, don't they, ma'am? Coming in close, how are we? I was just doing a short video of your Tourette's for the channel. You're hot. Let's have a quick little feel. Yes, you are a bit on the warm side. Now, you have had some medications. You've got a bit of a viral infection thing going on, so we're treating that at the moment with antibiotics and
Blink it off.
cold flu medication, vitamin C's, D3s, and all the other sort of stuff as well. And you're trying to regulate your thermodysregulation. Your thermostat's on fire. This girl is on fire. Oh, honey. Not doing the can.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's terrible, Muriel, but you've got no control.
See anything?
I hope not. Jesus. Can you stop kicking the people on the camera? Let's keep it up high.
That's showing too much, dude. We're gonna get in trouble.
We'll have to put a cactus down there. How's that sound?
That's ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Now, how are you feeling? What? Thank you. I needed a good tapping this morning. How are you feeling this morning, in all seriousness? Really? Why couldn't you sleep in like a normal person?
I woke up at 2.
At 2?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I woke you up at 4.
Yes,
Isn't that nice?
you did. Well, I was dozing in and out and haven't slept since anyway, so...
No.
And the problem with that is she did go to sleep earlier. I was able to get her to sleep with the medications, obviously to calm after the last seizure step, which is very important. My own body just wasn't ready to go to sleep at that point in time, so okay, enough of the clapping. That was a bit hard for me because I wanted to try and align our sleep schedules, but you know what, when
I was shopping in the night.
Yes, this was what we call seizure shopping.
IKEA shopping.
Yes, neurologically you should not be doing shopping on Shein.
Well, I was looking.
You were looking.
As window shopping.
She was window shopping. How many windows did you buy?
IKEA.
At IKEA and Shein. I guess you're looking and thinking
Shein.
IKEA because of the potential, hopefully, house move back to our old apartment over...
There's a few things we need.
There's always something that we need, apparently.
Because it's a lot bigger.
Yes, it is actually bigger, which is great.
That's fine.
But if we don't get more things, then we have more room.
No, I'm not going to fill it. Don't be silly.
Oh, I'm not being silly.
It's like little bits.
Little bits. Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you to all our new recent subscribers. Dyan is a person who has a disability.
I'm a weirdo.
And she's a bit on the weird side of the spectrum. Well, she actually is on the spectrum. She has autism, ADHD, OCD, Tourette's, as you can see. Though this is obviously something which ebbs and flows with her. This is all because of this umbrella condition called 22q11.2 deletion syndrome chromosomal disorder, which she is missing a microdeletion on the long arm of the 22nd chromosome. Having that missing, that means she's missing genes, the building blocks, the DNA of our body, and that goes throughout the entire body, causing about 180, 185 different symptom signs and individualized issues. She's got a few issues, this girl. So apart from those other things, she has hypermobility. So I'm really concerned when she does see tics, the physical or motor tics, because things can suddenly pop out, dislocate. Not much fun in her neck. CCI, she's got a lot of skeletal related issues apart from the scoliosis, deterioration of the spine in multiple locations with impingement. There's a lot of neurological things going on. Don't have a migraine today? Fingers are crossed? Yes? No. But you got a bad headache. Well, we can deal with that with some medications as well. There's a whole range of things which go with 22q, as I'm saying, from autonomia, the pot side of things, the ataxia, imbalance related walking issues, speech impediments as well, from dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, stuttering and slurring, memory and recall, executive functioning because of the autism. It's a shit show. It sucks. It really does. And unfortunately, we're in a very unstable territory at the moment because of the seizures, mainly because her other health conditions, the neutropenia, the autoimmune system, is obviously shot.
I stabbed myself.
Why'd you do that for?
I stabbed myself.
Well, don't do that. Better you than me. I don't want to be stabbed by you. Thank you very much.
Yes, it is, but it hurt me.
I know. You're working on the channel, on our YouTube channel. We've got a few
Yeah,
other...
you're making me work. I'm out on the streets working and I'm ticking and everyone thinks I'm drunk.
Okay, A, you're not out on the streets. You're in bed.
I'm on the streets.
In a bedroom.
He's making me work.
I'm not making you work. This is your passion. This is your thing that has a drive. This is what keeps you going. You're making me work. I should be relaxing. I should be chilling. I should be sleeping.
Sorry.
Repetitive motions. That's okay. It's
So you should. I agree.
sucky to hear. It really, really is. This is not the
But
day
you
that we...
snore. He does.
I only snore when I am
second bed.
so sleep
For
deprived.
sanity. We need the second.
Well,
second
maybe you should
bed.
allow me to get some sleep so I wouldn't have to
You know,
snore.
if someone had to sleep
The
over,
compression
at least
stockings
there's
are for the fluid,
there's
the
the bed.
edema. Dyan's got about 3 kilos of edema going through at the moment. Mainly because she's also got a cardiac and respiratory issue. I was looking at the stats last night from the seizure that she had. Her oxygen stats had depleted down to about 88%. Her average was 93%. Now, obviously, any time that goes below 90% oxygen saturation is normally when supplemental oxygen should be considered. She has some aspiration and choking related issues. Stop coughing.
That's from last night.
That was from last night. And that has a legacy. It does tend to
It's the
irritate
aircon.
the throat for up to
It's
24
the
hours.
aircon. It's okay.
Everything, it's okay. Good, thanks for the claps.
It sets off
Would you
my-
like some muscle relaxants now?
No.
No? Well, I can give you some clonazepam or clonidine, as it's also known in the States.
please, actually.
Oh, no, you do want
It's
some.
doing my neck in.
Okay, well, let's go get some of that. Oh my god, I'm trying to get up and about.
Pressing the wrong button.
She's pressing the wrong buttons. You're doing everything wrong.
What I'm doing.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing either. Now, Tinkerbell, our goldfish, she's had a bit of a clean and water change this morning. Everything still has to keep operating. It's just because I've had a few hours sleep and she's had a few hours sleep doesn't mean that things get to stop. Bit of a pharmacy. Yes, we actually have a very fully stocked pharmacy for anything that might need to actually happen for Dyan with her conditions. There's a lot of things that you have to treat and manage. Great thing is that her GP is finally back tomorrow. 6 weeks away on holidays. Yeah, he's got a few things to talk about. I'm sure he's going to have to deal with a lot of things. We have referrals. We have paperwork. All right, take this tablet, ma'am, please. All right.
I dropped it.
Okay, stop. Right, let's try it again.
Oh,
Okay, got that.
Eyes are going cross-eyed.
Your eyes are going cross-eyed. I've got some electrolytes. Now we are obviously pumping through the electrolytes to rebalance Dyan. The electrolytes can deplete quite significantly,
Sorry
and obviously
about
with
the
22q,
chewy, but you know the
you can
chewy.
have hypercalcemia, magnesia, and other various chemistry components in the body. And of course, a lot of those chemistries,
Chewy.
if you're out of whack, can also add to dystonia and to seizures. Yes, what are you doing?
Can I explain?
Of course you can. Why are you tapping?
The tissues, not the tissues.
The tissues? You want an issue?
No, the chewies.
The chewies?
For dry mouth.
For dry mouth. Exactly. It does actually increase the saliva excretion and actually improves the dry mouth function. Right. Now, we have a support worker, Kay, coming at 11 o'clock today. Oh, you got sore side. Was that from your transmandibular joint and your masseter muscles? Dyan had a lot of segmental cranial dystonia.
Sorry.
It's a little bit on the ticky side. The cat, Willow, has, I think, gotten hidden somewhere. He wants to get away because he doesn't like the sudden clippy clappy thing. The birds this morning. Good morning, ladies. How are we all? Yes, you're a little bit on the chirpy side. Happy chappies this morning, aren't we? All right. Well, I'm glad they're all happy and excited.
I'm not fucking
No, Diane's not happy at all. Now, I've already done the week's schedule. I actually use this tear-off calendar to actually plan the week ahead. We put down the dates, we put down the temperature at the top for each of the days as well, when the support workers are, medical or clinical or hospital appointments that are going on, other special events. Yes, the temperature at the top, because today it's going to be 33 degrees Celsius here in lovely Perth, Western Australia. We're hitting into that pre-summer sort of mode. And of course, that's also a concern because as it gets warmer, Dyan's seizures become noticeably worse. They are seasonally affected.
If we get to go home, we have the ball.
Yes, that is also true. I'm just moving that so I can sit down next to you.
Busy,
I know, you're busy. I just don't want you to attack me. I'll keep the legs protected over here so that you don't hit me.
Woo!
Woo, woo, woo. That's it. A lot of woo-wooing going on at the moment. We are hoping to go home. And when we say home, our previous apartment was our home. It was meant to be our long-term, forever home for Dyan. We had some problems with the provider there. It was a very unscrupulous provider. Hello, young man. How are you going? Go chase the birds. They're actually now being kicked out and moved on, and another provider has taken over the whole SDA, Specialist Disability Accommodation. Good boy. Which is under the NDS National Disability Insurance Scheme. So that's something that we're working through at the moment. Yes, I have made you work, honey. You have done your short editing.
I've done my work.
She is on a few other social media channels,
now.
Instagram and TikTok. You can see those channels linked in our About page on YouTube. And you can find her there.
You take 40% of my work.
I know, right?
Do you not understand?
Yes, they don't understand.
They don't care.
I know. Funny about that one.
And then, you know what?
Yes, what? There's a lot of what's going on here. What's with the running legs?
You don't get paid much.
Yeah.
It's about $2 a video.
If you're lucky at that,
it's
yes.
ridiculous.
A lot of hard work goes in it. It's more about the love and the passion, and we're doing for the
love of it
education and advocating for
and connecting with
22q
people
and rare
that
diseases.
suffer disability.
Absolutely,
So
all around the world.
Don't worry, but like I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
If you get into it, I do recommend YouTube channels having one.
What's
like,
with the jumpy legs?
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, you know, you have to have the passion as well. Well, I don't know. Do I have to go toilet?
You have to go to it. Well, you go to it. I'm going to have a look at the outside and see what the bright outside world is looking like while you do that. What's wrong, little man? Come on, you go and see Mum. I'm going to come out here. Okay, it's very, very active today, and get some fresh air outside. It's a beautiful day. Like I said, 30 to 33 degrees expected. That's our view of the beach down here. This is our little area. I don't know if you've seen that before, but that's our little area that we've got set up so that Dyan can actually sit and enjoy watching Rottnest Island, which is just out there, Carnac Island, Garden Island. She can see some of the boats, whether it's the big shipping containers that come in, or even just the sailboats. She does like to actually look at all of those things. It's actually nice just to step outside and get your breath and relax just for a moment. The Tourette's is insane this morning. It's concerning because it keeps her going so full on. It's exhausting physically. She's already going to be tired because she obviously has been up, as she's just told me, since 2 a.m. and not been able to sleep properly, even though she went to bed earlier. It still changes. So deviations in the sleep routine are a key trigger to more seizures. And we've had 3 sets of seizures 3 days straight in a row, along with dystonia and other things. So we're on again a high alert for today, just in case there's going to be more seizures. So I'm prepared for that. Don't want that. I'm increasing certain medications to see if we can get in front of it. Obviously we've introduced electrolytes so to keep the fluids and nutrients, food coming in as well. Because she's got some sort of viral infection, her eating has also dropped off and deteriorated, so she's not feeling terribly wonderful there. All over body aches and pains, additional fatigue, headaches, obviously she's complaining about, so we need to try and keep on top of the pain. Let's see what today brings. I'm hoping some good positive emails are going to pop in, and we'll get some great news that we can actually get onto the whole moving process, that we can actually start considering the scheduling and organisation that goes around that, you know, getting the boxes, the packing materials, starting to declutter and pack things up, organising the removalists, doing all the transfers of address information with redirections of a straight place. You know, there's 100 things on the checklist to have to be done, and we're experts at that, having moved, this would be 7, 8 times in less than 5 years. It's a lot of moves, a lot of destabilisation, which Dyan doesn't need and hasn't needed, but she's had to deal with. So wish us luck. Let's see how today's goes, and we will try and get through today. I'm wondering if I'm going to fall asleep halfway through the day as well, but I've got to keep an eye open in case she has any problems. So anyway, I'm going to go back and start keeping an eye on her. Thank you very much for staying in touch with us on the channel. We appreciate that. Give Dyan a big thumbs up of encouragement. She is trying really hard every day, putting a lot of effort into just surviving. Okay. If you have comments, questions, ideas or suggestions, leave them below, and of course subscribe, hit the notification bell, share our channel with other people, and we'll see you in another episode real soon. Bye for now.